All right, everybody. Welcome to Wrestling with Reality. It's Wednesday night. Hope everybody's having a great start in middle tier week. Weekend's coming soon, right, Rich?
Yeah, man. Thank God we're in the thick of it. I got surgery on Friday, but I'm still excited for the weekend. My daughter's got her soccer game and stuff, so there's still good things to come this weekend. I get to see my parents and stuff like that, so it'll be a good time, man.
There you go, buddy. Well, I am John, as always. Joining me, my partner, Mr. Richie. Richie, other than there's a little surgery stuff. What's going on, man? You doing good?
Oh, yeah, man. Everything's good. Everything's full speed ahead at work, and things are good, man. I hope everything's good out there for everybody else and you yourself. Good things are coming for everybody, man. I feel it. We're in some dark times, but we're in some great times, too. You gotta look at the glass half full still in this country, man. We're still Americans. Still good to be alive, so.
Yeah, definitely been some crazy times lately, huh?
Yeah, man. I just watched a video. I guess a UPS plane crashed in Kentucky. I've been to that airport, man, and it's kind of crazy to think about that happened there. So
it's at the Louisville airport, right?
The Louisville airport. Yeah.
I've flown there a few times too. So
yeah,
7
crazy
people passed away, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, it was a pretty big explosion too.
Yeah, no fun. And sad to see that. You know, God rest those poor people that aren't with us anymore, and God bless their families. That's terrible stuff,
Yeah, absolutely, man. And Jeremy, I'm having some surgery on my stomach. There's something getting repaired, and I have a bleeding ulcer. So the doctor is going in and closing that thing off. So that's what we're taking care of on Friday.
Well, we hope you feel better soon, my friend.
Appreciate it.
What's the recovery time on it?
Oh, I'll be done the same day. I should be back on my feet next week, so no problem.
Well, knowing you, I don't expect you to be laid up very long.
Yeah, dude. You know me. I go crazy when I stay at home, even if I have to call in sick. So.
Yeah, I know you, buddy. You're not somebody that sits idly for long periods of time. You're like
no, bad things happen when I do.
Yeah, that's very true, buddy. That's very true. And prayers to one of our good buddies here. I don't know if we should mention the name on the air because I haven't asked permission to. But
it's fine.
We'll just say that one of our good friends of the show is had some medical issues recently, and we're really hoping they feel better really fast.
Yep, he was a guest last week that we had on the show, and unfortunately after the show, he suffered a heart-related condition, and we're just saying a prayer out there for him. He's a really good listener of ours, popular one. Some of you know the situation of it. Kind of keep it to yourself privately if you know. But yeah, our prayers go out to him and his family. And he did successfully get a stent put in, and he is doing well and on his way to recovery. So
yeah, we're really pushing for him, and know it's going to turn out well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we know it's going to turn out well. He's a tough bastard too. So
yeah, he is.
I mean, he sends us a message and says, "Hey, show was great last night. I had a heart attack this morning."
It was so good. I had a heart attack.
Yep, just true humor for this person, and just the way it is. So just the way they are. So we're rooting for him too.
I just want you all to know, man, with situations like this in life, you never know when your time's going to come. And that's why it's all the more important when we have these shows. I want you all to know that I appreciate when you show up. To me, if anything were ever to happen to me, I would hope you guys would carry the group on and stuff like that. So just remember in life, like, you're not promised tomorrow. Enjoy the time you have now. And we thank you for the time that you give us each week. When you come in, you tune into the show, you watch, you support, you give your likes, your comments, and everything like that. Every bit of it. We appreciate it, but most of all, we appreciate your time, because that's a currency you can't make back in this life. So
yeah, no doubt about it. We like Richie said, we always appreciate everybody coming out. We're not a big show or anything like that. We do small amounts of people, and like, we just appreciate it. A couple thousand people come out on a Facebook stream, a couple hundred people come out on YouTube throughout time, usually on a show. And we really appreciate that people give their time every week. So we care about each and every person, and we wish everybody nothing but the best always. If people are having some problems right now, you just know you're in all of our prayers. So,
absolutely.
What's up, Rick? What's going on,
Rick?
Buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Tonight, we were supposed to do NWA Power, episode 1, going right back to the beginning. I was excited to do it, and I was so excited I even sent you the Into the Fire opening from the beginning of the show. That because we used to love that stupid song, every week that when they would play it, like we loved
Yep.
it. And I'm looking for it on YouTube. I can't fucking find the episodes. I'm looking online. I can't find the episodes.
Their
And then
best fucking season they don't even have.
they don't have anything. I have to say this about the NWA. Okay, so apparently all their stuff is on the Roku channel now. So they have a Roku channel, and then they have a YouTube channel that they put stuff on. So the YouTube channel doesn't have any of the old shit from the beginning. And it's so scattered around. They don't have it organized. It's the most disorganized pile of shit when you go on their YouTube. Like with that, as much content as they put out, you'd think they group it and playlist it a little bit, make it easier to maneuver around. Well, they don't do that. So then I go on their website because I really wanted to watch Power with you. That was like me and you. That was like one of the first things we started doing together in 2019 was NWA Power together, and we loved it. We've talked about it on the show many times. So I go and I'm like, oh, maybe it's on their website. There's got to be a link to their content. You'd think you'd want people to watch it so that way you can monetize it and make money off of it. Well, not these fucking idiots, bro, because they literally their Roku channel, unless I'm missing something here, only has 2 seasons loaded up on it right now. Their website links you to where it goes, and the links to where it sends you these things where they only have the last 2 seasons on there, unless they have an on-demand feature that you have to pay for on there. I didn't see it, but they have the single worst streaming platform options for people to go back and watch their stuff that I've ever seen. It's horrendous, bro. You cannot find, unless somebody wants to find it, great. I could not fucking find NWA Power episodes.
I went on all the Reddit forums I could find, the wrestling forums I could find. Everybody says that they're non-existent.
Yep.
You can buy them on a DVD on eBay, but do you really trust that?
Yeah. And not to mention, who watches shit on a DVD anymore?
Exactly.
Not many. Not many people. Some people like the convenience of it. What a miss for them. I got to really say it. Not because we can't cover it, but because I'm sure there's other people that would like to go back and watch that too.
Yeah.
Well, hey, the show goes on, and I said to you, pick something else that you want. And I was going to suggest it, but I wanted to give you the pick this time because I picked Saturday night. So I wanted to say, gotta be Lucha Underground, but I wanted to let you pick. So when I said to you, what do you want to do? And say, you said, let me think. And it was like 2 seconds later, you said back Lucha Underground. And I said,
yeah.
Fucking thinking. Because I've never
I found them on Daily Motion every season, so that's good.
Wow. I've never watched it as a whole. I've seen a few matches that you have presented to me and shown me. And
so I'll say this before we get it started, and obviously we're going to shoot the shit beforehand like we normally do, and then we'll lead into the main event and watch Lucha Underground. But the thing about episode 1 is you got to realize is it took place at AAA Mania one year. Okay, so basically the first episode is not like the rest of the show.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the show is very cinematic and stuff like that. Like, so I just want to give that premise. Like, Vampiro and Matt Stryker are the announcers. The Temple is a whole different thing. Like, it's such a better show after episode 1. So if we lose you on episode 1, stay tuned because it gets fucking great.
Okay, yeah, I can imagine. You have to tell the backstory too in the beginning a little bit.
You got to tell the backstory, and they didn't know what their TV set was going to look like yet. This was just their pilot episode.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. It's the very first one. It's the pilot episode. It's nothing like the rest of them. So
the matches that you've shown me and the clips that I've seen through the years, and like I said, it's very minimal for me. I haven't seen a ton, just a little tiny bit. Everything I've fucking seen of this promotion, it blows me away. They didn't get anywhere bigger than they did. It
was mismanagement of funds, mismanagement of contracts, wrestlers wanting out of them.
I have to we'll save it for when we start the show. So because there's a crazy thing that I found out about like their contracts and stuff that like I definitely want to address when we get to it, because I think it's a huge reason why the show didn't go on with people, what they were doing with contracts. I don't know how it was legal, what they were doing, Yeah,
it was very, very similar to WWE, but we'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it a bit. Ricky wants to know, he said, let's address the elephant in the room. How do we feel about Logan Paul being the new member of the Division? What'd you think about it?
Well, first of all, let's fucking go. CM Punk's the champ. Didn't happen at Mania, which I thought was a big miss on WWE's part. I felt like they should have put it on Braun Breaker or somebody else and then gave Punk his Mania moment. But it's all right. You know, he has his title reign now. So, and you know, I thought it was cool that he did a little Seth Rollins cameo by swinging the belt around. Pretty cool promo in the beginning. As far as Logan Paul being a new member of the Vision, it was kind of crazy how they pitched it because at first, you know, they had him getting jumped in the ring by them and stuff like that. I'm going to be honest with you. Paul Heyman tied with Logan Paul. Logan Paul's already a mouthpiece.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Logan Paul's a great performer. He's already a mouthpiece. I don't personally like the idea. I always thought that maybe, you know, you just left Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman together and you have Bronson Reed go off on his own. That's my opinion. You know, that's how I would have booked it. I don't like the Braun and Braun. I don't like Logan Paul tied with them. I think Logan Paul's a act on his own. He didn't need Paul Heyman attached to
him. Okay. I'll say I agree with you on a lot of it. I do think Paul Heyman adds a different element to his character, though, in a different level that I think will elevate him to I think it'll elevate him to if he sticks with them, which I don't think he's going to stick with them long. I think this is just a one-off type thing. Yeah. Because I think they needed somebody else to fill in at Survivor Series, you know, so at the War Games match. So I think he's more of just the fill-in for Seth, but if he was aligned with Paul permanently, he doesn't need him as a mouthpiece for sure. He doesn't need him to get heat. That's for sure. He's a tremendous athlete. That's a given. Probably the best celebrity that has ever come over and done this, and especially you know, took it full time. He's been in the ring with the best in the business.
I just feel like Paul Heyman should be attached to younger guys that need that connect to the crowd or that push of whatever they're missing. And I feel like Logan Paul is already there, and he's already a featured person that doesn't really need to be established. So
I agree with that. Here's the problem with Logan Paul and the Vision that I do have. I do like this. I like to see him get elevated with a star like Paul, because look who Paul's been with through the years. You know, he was just with Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar. He's with
Curtis Axel, Ryback.
Yeah, those bums. That was a long time ago. But over the last decade, he's been with Brock Lesnar. He's been with CM Punk. You know, he's been with fucking, you know, all the people that we talked about. Roman Reigns for all that time. Seth. Braun Breaker and Bronson was a good start for him in this faction. I think it was a good start for them to get elevated to the main event level, to become a world champion level, because I think they see potential mainly in Breaker, and I think Bronson Reed is somebody they're seeing potential in too. My problem with them if they're going to bring him into this faction full time, is he's a guy that's going to be going up in main event and high level matches all the time, and he's going to be a guy that they might push towards the main event picture in regards to a title shot. You got three guys that they're looking at as potential world champions in one faction. How long is this really going to go on for? Braun Breaker is not going to be sitting back for Logan Paul in this faction. Bronson Reed is not going to be sitting back long, especially after he just crushed the Tribal Chief. You know, how does he fit in with them? Like, what are they all going to just take turns and take a crack at CM Punk over and over again? I think that's kind of lame if you do that.
Well, and this overshadows Braun Breaker. I mean,
I agree.
You're going to have to focus the shine on Logan Paul, or you're going to take the shine off of Logan Paul. I mean, so it's you're booking, most importantly, you're booking yourself into a corner, because what you're doing is essentially the Braun and Brawns are going to have to be a tag team, or it doesn't make sense. What are you going to do? Pair Logan Paul with Bronson Reed? It's not going to make sense. So, you know, the point was Braun Breaker grabbing the belt from Seth Rollins. This was his time, his, you know, Randy Orton moment of going for the title, or Batista moment for going for the title, and they dropped the ball with it and did nothing to follow up with it.
Yeah.
You know, he's sitting there holding the belt up like it's his own, and they shit the bed with it.
Yeah.
So, you know, to me, that didn't make sense to me. And then they put Jey Uso randomly in a match with CM Punk. None of it made sense. It should have been Braun Breaker versus CM Punk if you wanted it to make fucking sense.
So here's where I think they're going with it. You know, Braun is the guy I think they're going to elevate to get to that, you know, world title picture.
Do you think he wins the Rumble?
I do. I think he's probably going to be a Rumble winner of some sorts.
Or he'll probably be Money in the Bank or the Royal Rumble.
One or the other, it's going to be. He's getting the world championship next year as long as he stays healthy and stays out of trouble. He's getting the world championship next year at some point. CM Punk's like 48 years old or whatever. He's pushing 50. Like it's not like he's going to be around for the long term. So here's my problem, but I explained my problem with it, but here's where I think they go with it. They got left in a pinch by Rollins' injury. It fucked up the plans for Survivor Series and War Games. They needed to get a reputable person in there.
It fucked the whole rest of their year's plans up.
Yeah, so they're going to have to do a change up here. CM Punk's going to need contenders. He's going to need people to get them through this season here. And I think the first one they're going to go with is Bronson Reed versus him maybe at the, Okay, so here's the reason why, because of him beating Roman Reigns and destroying him like that. They need a challenger for him. He's going to be the first one up. He's going to lose. It's going to be over with. Then, they're going to maybe have Logan Paul thrown in there at some point.
You think Punk's going to be able to nail the go to sleep on him?
I don't think so, no. I don't. But I think he's going to hit something similar to it. I do. Logan Paul could be factored in there after Bronson Reed, but I don't think he's going to last that long in this faction. So I'm just going to leave that part out of it right now. Maybe he gets the first crack at CM Punk. I don't know, but Bronson Reed, I think, is going to get it at some point too. But I think the ultimate plan is to set up Braun Breaker getting in at the end, like whether it's at WrestleMania or right after if he gets Money in the Bank, if he wins it. I don't know. It's coming next year. With Logan Paul, if it was my guess, though, what I think they're going to do with him, I think he's going to be the guy that comes in just to help him in Survivor Series of some sorts. It's just a kind of like a working relationship, even though they're not together full time. Paul's going to, represent him in this match, but I don't think he's going to really do much with him after. I think he'll probably be your fall guy that will lose the match for them in War Games. For whoever the rest of the people might be on a team, if they even do these guys on a team. I do think that Division is going to be in there and Logan's going to be in there, and they're going to have to add in a couple more. I think Survivor Series is so screwed up right now because of this injury and where they want to go that they're still figuring this out on the fly. And I think Logan was a fly decision, and I think he's gonna get the boot right after this, or it was just a one-off, and that's how they're just going to go with it. They needed somebody in. Let's tell a story. It can also add in another contender to Punk right after this. Just kind of a gimme match, maybe at the Royal Rumble or something like that. Logan Paul and him, and then these guys get a crack, and eventually I think Braun Breaker's the one that's going to take CM Punk out. What about you?
Man, I hope you're right about that because, I hope you're right about it because honestly, I don't understand. I don't understand where WWE is going with it, man. I don't understand their booking. I understand that Seth Rollins was like the main guy that they were planning on doing at Mania versus Punk. But now that you lose that, and then you're trying to pair Jey Uso in there and all these things, and then, you got the Brawns together, but you have Braun Breaker looking like he's going for the title, and then you stop that. WWE's booking's falling apart, man, already. Mm-hmm. And for as much credit as we've given Triple H, these past few years, it's looking pretty rough this year, dude. Like, injuries, given that and everything like that, it's looking rough. So they need to get this shit back on the. Go ahead.
I was to finish up.
I just said they need to get this shit back on track because you're going to lose people that had interest finally built back up in the show.
Mm-hmm. It's like they almost didn't have a contingency plan in the waiting. It's like they didn't have a plan B. For anything if shit happens.
And how could you not with a guy like Rollins who just got fucking injured? How many times has Rollins been injured?
Like 1 million.
It's like how could you not have a contingency plan with that guy?
Yeah, I mean, no matter who
Punk just got injured last year. Why wouldn't you have a contingency plan for Punk too? It's like
you got to have one for Cody Rhodes because he's the main guy over there on SmackDown. Roman's a part-timer now. That's realistically he's a part-timer. But if you're going to push this as your biggest feud, it's going to guide you to WrestleMania, which is what I foresee them doing, and I think it's what they've been showing they're going to do. That you have to have a plan B just in case something happens. Like they must have slapped this shit together, at the last minute, of course, because of the injury, and just tried to throw shit up against the wall and hope it stuck.
WWE's got a real problem right now.
Mm-hmm.
WWE's got a real problem because everybody's hanging up the gloves, and Cody Rhodes just announced this is going to be his last contract as well.
Yep. They got to start elevating some new people now.
You have a developmental for a reason.
Yeah.
You have this business deal with TNA. There's no reason why you can't start elevating people, signing people, and getting them to the next level. You have people like Pentagon Jr., who we've, notoriously talked about, who's going to be in Lucha Underground, by the way, which I'm really excited to see his comeuppance again. You got a lot of people that you can give the brass ring, so to speak, and maybe this John Cena tournament turns out somebody turns into a mega star out of it. I hope so. I hope they don't waste it on somebody like Edge coming back and them having that match for the millionth time and shit. They need a new star go in there and go over on Cena in his last match.
Did you see the opening matches that they're doing?
No.
Okay, so the first one is somebody we talked about the other night. It's Rusev taking on Damian Priest.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's the opener right here. This is this big tournament here. Then they're bringing Nakamura back, of all people, too. Nakamura is coming back, and you know who he's taking on in the second match that's announced?
Who's that?
Sheamus. Come on, bro. Like, I'm not knocking any of them. They're great performers all in their own right. But
I love Shinsuke Nakamura. He's
I do too. But what have they done with him?
They haven't done anything, and that's my point. They would have people like that, and that's whose time was supposed to be now. No pun intended. Shinsuke should be on top of the game right now, given how they built him up in NXT and stuff like that. All those people from that time frame, they forgot about. The Finn Balor's, the Shinsuke's.
Yep. I don't know why they're not bringing in more entertaining ones. What does Shinsuke Nakamura have to do with John Cena in any way?
Nothing.
Yeah, I know Sheamus and him had a match, so that kind of makes sense. What does Damian Priest have with John Cena?
Nothing.
Yeah. What does Rusev have other than the tank thing from years ago? So he's got one. He's got a little one, at least. But he's done nothing over the last fucking 7 years, it seems.
Right.
Rusev Day was his big. I hope they're more entertaining than these two matches. And I'm not saying they're going to be bad matches, but
good luck on your date, buddy.
Ooh, is it in? There you go. That's nice. Yeah, next week, War Games, buddy. For sure. That's your pick. 89 War Games is the one we're going to do. So your pick for next week.
Your autograph should be on the way, Joey. So let me know when you get that, if you could, through John or through the show, whenever you get it. Just let us know.
Absolutely. Yeah, Rick, I think ultimately that's what it's going to be. It's going to be Gunther. I know they got plenty more to announce. They got 6 more matches to announce. I got to say, too, they, tease the surprises. One, we've talked about it. Who could it be? Edge? Could it be Jericho? Could it be somebody else? Cena tease, somebody that doesn't work here. They might have people like that. And I don't want to see them spoil that by putting up some shit on Raw, saying, oh, tune in next week as, fucking Trick Williams takes on Edge, to go on in the fucking tournament. Like, I want to see if they have surprises. Save them as a surprise.
Yeah, save them as a surprise. But again, I don't want this to be wasted on something that's going to be a throwaway match. If Edge comes back and he has a match with John Cena, that's going to be it. It's not like Edge is going to go on to be this great thing. He's already had his time. If Jericho comes back, same thing. That's why they shouldn't waste it on that. With this tournament, you got to elevate somebody with it.
Yeah. 100%.
I think Dominic Mysterio is probably the perfect pick.
Yeah. Do you think? I wonder if he'll be in it.
They said that's the rumor. He's going to be in it.
I'd love to see him win too. I know we've talked about it a million times during the show. I would love to see him win. Did you see his? It would be
awesome if he would put the Intercon. That's the story right there.
I like that right there. When he gets down to it at the end, if he's got the Intercontinental title, the one title that John's never gotten.
That's the story.
It's been for a long time, and we have said it to nauseam.
It's fucking written for you.
Yeah. We have said it to nauseum here on the show throughout the last few months with talking about John Cena and this, final match and everything. It's the money match. It elevates somebody, elevates them to the next level, all that shit. And you can tell a great story in this final match by Dom, like you said, putting up that IC title. What if Cena?
I'm gonna tell you, Rick, if Brock Lesnar wins, I ain't watching it.
Yeah, I don't think Brock's gonna be in this one. I don't think he's gonna be in, but we'll see where they go. There'll be more matches announced on SmackDown this week. So
again, man, like to just kind of touch on what we've been saying about WWE. Look at their booking. They have Rey Mysterio going against Dominic Mysterio again.
For the 9 millionth time.
It's like, wait till a Mania for that when Rey's going to ride off in the sunset if you're going to tell that story again.
Yeah, I was going to cover that next because I got to say this, though. I loved this promo on Raw this week from Dom and Ray. I thought it was fit. Oh, my God. When he did that, he did the Eddie is my dad thing, you know, I fucking popped right when I heard it, you know. I liked Raw this week. I thought it was a really entertaining show from what I watched. I thought it was good.
Really good this week.
Yeah, it was really solid, man. It was, 2 hours and 45 minutes, and it was solid as fuck, in my opinion. Yep. Keep my dad's name out of your mouth. I loved it, man. So good, like these guys. If they're gonna do it, they're gonna do another match with these guys. It's inevitable. We all know it.
Right.
Dom has to fucking win against his dad for the first time.
He does.
Ray's got to do the job on this. Do you agree?
Oh, absolutely, 100%. If he doesn't,
you think he does though?
See, for some reason, I just have a sneaky suspicion in my gut that the AAA title is going to be put on the line and Ray's going to win it.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. It's the way to drop it off of him.
Yep.
I love Rey Mysterio. Okay, I love Rey Mysterio. The fucking career this guy's had. How many times have we watched him on watch-alongs through the years?
And he hasn't missed a step, really.
He for the most part, he hasn't. I am ready for him to go off into the sunset, though, now. I got to say that. And it's no disrespect to him. Yeah. It's just time. He gets hurt if you blink at him wrong now, it seems.
Yeah.
He's got to be 50 years old, right?
Something like that. He's got to be up there, but, Rey Mysterio would be a great spokesperson for the AAA side of things for WWE. He's the most legendary fucking luchador of all time. Put him over in that scene, make him a coach, make him whatever, like you have with Tensai, and call it a day. Give Ray a career if he wants to stay in the wrestling business. Give him a career over there to mentoring these AAA guys and stuff like that, and making that program better. Help him produce the show. Have him produce the damn show. Rey Mysterio would knock that out of the park. He knows the Mexican culture like the back of his hand. Put him over there, make him a fucking producer.
He's been wrestling since he's 13 years old in Tijuana. Dad was in the business. Family thing. The guy's been around the business his whole life. He's getting ready to turn 51 in December. So the injuries that he's had is immense. There's no better place for this guy than, like you said, to be over in a in AAA. Like, he's probably what about 85 to 90% of the AAA competitors and people that are there. He's everything that they probably studied the majority of and wanted to be like as a wrestler was Rey Mysterio as a luchador. He has to be worldwide, though, to me, Richie. Like, I'm not saying he's the biggest name ever in Mexico, but I'm saying for wrestling wise, he's damn close. He's top 5 for sure. But in-ring worker style, what people love for luchadors.
He's definitely the biggest Mexican wrestler in American history.
Yes, no doubt about that. Not even close. There's nobody out there. Yeah. I think he's the best person as a wrestler as a whole for his in-ring style and the work that he did in the ring through the years. I think he's probably the best luchador from the working perspective, like that's been down there and with the popularity and notoriety that he had. I'm not saying there's not people that could maybe work a little bit better than him, but with his popularity and his star status down there, he's the guy they all wanted to be like. He's the guy they emulated with wrestling. He's the gold standard for many people with lucha.
I'll say this: if WWE wants to make a power play in the Mexican culture market, the smartest move that they could do. And this is a shoot. Like, I truly have felt this way because I thought about it after I watched the last AAA show they did. The smartest move that they could do is bring Rey Mysterio in there for in-ring talent and developing their luchador wrestling skills and stuff like that. Okay. Have him help produce the show. Character development-wise, you bring in one of the most legendary Mexican wrestlers of all time, being Vampiro.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody that can write a better story or develop a better character that you'll get lost in, I think, than Vampiro. As far as the Mexican culture is concerned, he's a fucking legend, and then you bring in Conan. You have Rey Mysterio, Conan, and Vampiro down there, and you have them be your NXT trainer guys.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have a lot of good success in AAA.
And make them on-screen presences too,
Yes.
Put him as an on-screen
Put
presence.
Vampiro and Conan as commentators, and then you have Matt Stryker as their third man.
Yeah. I mean, I thought Graves has done really good on the Lucha stuff. I thought Bradshaw.
Never vouched for Corey Graves. I'm sorry.
I know you hate him. I thought he was great on the Lucha on the full Lucha shows that I've been watching. I thought he was great, but I like what you were saying though, because I think Vampiro's commentary is completely underrated. I think it's phenomenal for the most part.
See it in this Lucha Underground.
Yeah, I've listened to some of his stuff from Lucha through the years on commentary, and I think he's a really strong announcer. I think him and Matt Stryker, from what I've seen, and great team, man. Like they have great synergy with one another, and they have a great connection, and I think they were phenomenal. I don't think WWE needs them or anything like that or wants the headache, but if they're going to push this market with AAA really hard, man, and Conan's going to be a great presence for them. He's their conduit, basically. I don't like him on commentary personally. I just don't think he's quick-witted enough anymore to do it. It's no disrespect to him, you know. Yeah. I think he's probably harsh on his own commentary too. I don't think it's awful. I just don't think it's spectacular.
Have him produce matches.
Yeah. I bet he's already doing it, you know, stuff like that. Vampiro would be a great addition to the commentary team no matter what. I don't know what Matt Stryker's doing anymore, but, you know, he could be somebody that could also be really good down there. If they really want to push it as a bigger brand and really keep doing it like that, which I think they should and they will. And then Ray could be a tremendous on-screen character as well in the future.
They got to get El Dandy.
The guy, the price tag on him, I don't know if they could afford him, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I really don't know if they could afford El Dandy.
Yeah.
They doubted him at some points. And who the hell are you to doubt El Dandy, right? You can't.
The great Bret Hart himself vouched for El Dandy. Okay.
Multiple times, by the way.
Multiple times.
He's jam up guy. Said he was very tired of the disrespect that people were given to El Dandy. He's a legit competitor.
And those sweet vests he would come out in, dude.
Yeah, with that mullet. I'm a big fan of mullets, so I got to say that right there. That mullet.
Kenny Powers, baby.
Dude, Kenny Powers and him mullet and up down in Mexico together would be fucking something I'd like to see.
And then Theo Von in the background.
Yeah, be a good one. Three great mullets right there.
Let me say this right now.
Bring back the old Billy Ray Cyrus.
Vampiro, too. Conan, you're out. Kenny Powers, El Dandy. You guys are in. You guys are in.
Yes. Okay, so I like this, Rick, and I really do. I like this in a way for part of this. This is how I would end Ray's in-ring career in WWE, and you finally close this chapter with him and Dom. This is what I think they'll do. I think they're going to have Dom lose to him when they face off against one another here soon. I think Dom will lose. Like you said, he'll get the AAA title. I think they're going to keep building this up over a period of time until Dom probably loses all of his belts and doesn't have any of them anymore. And I think they do a career versus hair match or a mask versus hair match at WrestleMania. And
did Rabbi really say Americano is Nick Hogan?
Could be.
Could be.
He could be.
I guess they're kind of built the same.
He could be. You never know. Rabbi might have some insight here.
Do you think Tiffany Stratton left Kaiser for Americano?
I don't know. I heard they broke up recently.
Dude.
Grande Americano is pulling some fucking poon, bro. That dude.
How could you not with that mask, dude?
Seriously. I mean, he's pulling poon from everybody.
I swear to God, if they don't put Shorty G back in that gimmick when he comes back, I'm gonna be pissed.
Back. They're gonna fight over it or something like that. Yeah. You know, one's an imposter Americano, and that's how you. I
was so into that shit before this guy came along, and I was like, the Gulf of America stuff gets me every time because I hear it in Donald Trump's voice. Yeah. It's so hilarious.
Yeah. And you know, Chad's just ripping the shit out of it when he does it.
Dude.
He's just having a blast with it. He's so good.
Yeah.
He's so good. You know, Rick, though, I'd like to see Dom and him finally mend fences at the end and have a Macho Man and Elizabeth type moment of some sorts and finally embrace one another and love one another and end that chapter of it. If you're going to turn him babyface, that's how I do it. In my opinion.
Yep.
You know, I think they'll do it at WrestleMania, though, this year. I think that'll probably be the end for Ray for the most part.
Rabbi, Hulk or Mr. America passed a lie detector test on TV. He was definitely not Hulk Hogan.
Can he pass the lie detector test, you think, if we asked him a couple of questions?
Rabbi?
Yeah.
No, not a chance.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if the questions we would ask, I don't know if he passed for it. Just saying.
He's a
You
dirty
remember?
rabbi.
He is. He's a bad one. Do you remember when Ric Flair had the deal with El Dandy? If he laid down for Flair, he would buy him some farmland. Yes, and the match they had is one of the worst matches I've ever fucking seen in my life. David Flair had no business being in a ring with anybody. Not even a jam up guy and one of the greatest technical workers of all time by the name of
Well,
El
Dandy
Dandy.
couldn't even carry
He
that,
could.
dude. Bobby Walker couldn't even carry that guy.
Can you imagine a Bobby Walker and David
Walker
Flair match?
and fucking Flair. Oh my god.
Which
Dude,
one of them?
Somebody's dying.
That's what I was just gonna say. Is one of them dying in this one?
Somebody's dying.
Bobby's gonna go up for the fucking rope walking that he would do, where he always botched it, and he's gonna snap his fucking neck in that
Why
one.
would he do that,
I have
dude?
no
Like every match, he would try to do that. It was like Flair trying to go up on the top rope. Like, why do it, dude?
Jesus, man. Can you imagine him and David Flair in a match with one another?
That shit's
Somebody's
fucking
dying.
hilarious, man.
What if it's a ladder match?
Jeez.
One of them's going off that motherfucker, and they're gonna botch the ending. It's happening. Yep. It's fucking happening. Did you see his singlets available on WWE Shop? I kind of want one. I did not know they put his singlet up there.
Dude, Rick, if you get one, man, you gotta take a picture of that. You gotta take a picture of that, bro.
What's the fucking price tag on that, Ricky?
It's got to be at least $400.
Oh, let me guess. I'll say 200.
200.
Yeah, let's check it out. El Grande.
I don't know what happened. All the Facebook comments dropped, or YouTube comments dropped off.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
They're still there.
Oh, okay. I can't see nothing.
Oh, they're on the.
I see Joey's comment that says on a date be here. That was like a while ago.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, no, it didn't. It wasn't. Yeah, I see. Oh, yeah, on the one thing I see it now. 189. So I was pretty close. $200. That's a lot of fucking bread, though, bro.
For a singlet, dude.
Yeah, for a fucking singlet, that's a lot of cheese right there.
It's like 2 weeks of gas right there, bro.
Seriously, man, that's a lot. But to get,
hey, man, I would rock a. You know what? I may be buying a singlet, dude.
You gonna buy El Grandes?
Dude, how funny would it be if I went to the surgery in an Americano outfit?
Bro, that would be great. If WWE Shop had overnight shipping, you should do it tonight.
Oh,
but they don't. It'll take like 2 weeks to get there. What would the doctor say if you come in a fucking singlet with El Grande Americano on it, and then you got his?
He's like, "Are you rich?" No, I'm Americano.
Yeah, you got to put his lucha mask on too when you go in. He's gonna say, "What the fuck is
oh, that's fucking hilarious."
Jesus, man. Woo. Well, speaking of greedy TKO, Ricky, so it came out today. Did you see about the profits for TKO?
Yeah, dude, I did.
Bro,
$1.12 billion.
Yeah. Their EBITDA for the year for TKO is going to be like close to $500 million in their EBITDA, at least. And if you guys don't know what EBITDA is their revenue before taxes and all that stuff. So you figure you take out a little bit more because they, nobody's going to know what they're going to do in taxes but them until they do it. But they're making easily $500 million probably after all their expenses. Actually, let me take that back. I think it was 1.1 was their EBITDA, if I remember.
Yeah, it was 1.12 billion.
Okay. Yeah. So they're probably generating after those expenses 500 to 700 million, I would bet.
Yeah.
You think that's a good?
That's accurate. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're just guessing, but either way,
that's a lot of bread, bro.
Yeah, a $1.1 billion a year EBITDA for that is pretty fucking insane.
Yeah.
And UFC was a little bit down too. They were the lower ones that were a little bit down, and they
UFC's taking a hit right now too because of the betting and stuff, and now shit's just unraveling over there. They're starting to go back and look at old fights, different things like that. Like, sky's the limit for this right now, boys. With this investigation into the UFC, who knows what's going to happen?
How many people do they think were involved in this? Have they come out with it yet?
No, they definitely are going after the guy that just recently did it, but there's 2 other fights that they're looking into specifically as well.
Well, he ain't ever fucking fighting again, that's for sure.
No, Dana White already cut him, but he said this guy's going to fucking prison.
Yeah, rightfully should.
Rightfully should.
That's awful.
That's what Ryan Garcia did in the boxing world.
Yep. Pretty awful shit, man, to do. Yeah,
Mhm.
the prices for his own or for his last match, they're ridiculously crazy. I agree.
How
What
much
was
are they?
like? I think like a front row ticket was 7,000.
Yikes! For
I,
Cena's last match?
yeah,
Oh, fuck that.
yeah. Let me see.
I'm good on that.
Let's see what they were going for.
So Rick, while John's looking this up, the UFC's being investigated right now for fixed fights.
Woo, brother. $11,500 for ringside tickets.
Wow,
Standard seating is going between 300 and 3,000 for standard seating.
that's insane, dude.
Oh, dude, for a Saturday night's main event.
Wow.
Crazy.
Was John Cena the WWE champion or world heavyweight champion?
I think both.
But did John Cena have the new No, he had the WWE. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. Scratch that.
They confuse me with the names of the heavyweight championships all the time and how they've changed them a little bit through the years.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, Rick. Fixed fights, man. Gotta love it, right? Just like they
Yeah,
were doing in
Cash Patel just announced a huge investigation in the UFC. They're opening up the books. This is going to be bad.
and then the basketball one last week with the NBA guys too, and the gambling
And there was some big names in there, and then there's some big
head
names
coach
that
of
haven't
the
been revealed.
Trailblazers. Yeah, head coach
Yeah,
of the Trailblazers, Chauncey Billups.
Chauncey Billups.
Yep, he was one of them. So,
What's up, Rand?
Devon, get the muffins, damn it. Nosebleeds, $400. I ain't spending $400 to sit in the fucking nosebleeds, right?
Fuck that. No, Jake Paul, they've actually already investigated and they cleared him for it. So
Do you buy it still?
I don't know, man. It's like what I was explaining to my coworkers today. When talking about Jake Paul, do I think in the beginning that it was that way? Probably, but you got to understand something. He's training with the very best in the world where he's at. So eventually that shine, I don't care who you are, if you're training with the best boxers in the world, eventually you're going to get good. Am I saying he's great? No. Could he take on a guy like Canelo and call him out and shit like that? No. I think Canelo would smoke him if he actually got that fight. I think Gervonta Davis was going to smoke him.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think he's great. I think he's good.
Didn't Davis just fight?
Davis did just fight.
He's the one that beat Canelo, right? Or no, that's Terrence Crawford. Sorry.
That was Terrence Crawford.
Yeah.
I don't know who they're trying to tap in to be the replacement. I heard names like Ryan Garcia and stuff like that, but I don't think anybody really wants.
Garcia would tear him up too, bro.
I think so.
Yeah, Garcia would tear him up.
So when you talk about Jake Paul, if you go back and you watch the Anderson Silva Jake Paul match, and you go back and you watch the Nate Diaz Jake Paul match, you realize that Jake Paul only beats these people when he uses his distance.
Mm-hmm.
The second Nate Diaz brought him in and fought in a phone booth with him, Nate was rocking his ass.
Hates it.
I mean, he hates it. Anderson Silva, same thing. When the distance was there, it was Jake Paul all day long. But when Anderson Silva could cut that distance in half, Jake couldn't do anything. So you got to have somebody who has as much distance, and you'll see Jake Paul will not be able. Look at Tommy Fury, much bigger guy, and was able. And Tommy Fury's not a good boxer in regards to.
He ain't Tyson.
Yeah,
he ain't his brother.
So, yeah, Tommy Fury is not a good boxer in that world. So,
dude, I don't care the results.
Put the perspective. I don't think Jake Paul. If they put Jake Paul in there with Tommy Fury again, I think Tommy Fury gets it done again.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. Like I agree with you.
Much bigger guy. Yeah.
Listen, I don't care that Canelo just lost.
I'd like to see Tyson Fury piece him up.
That would be fun. I would be all for that.
Yeah.
I would be all for that.
Huge payday it'd be.
I don't care that Canelo just lost. I mean, fucking Terrence Crawford is insane. That guy is
but Canelo was doing promotions especially out here in Arizona, for his liquor that he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think his head was fully into the training camp and stuff.
Probably not.
He was gassed in that fight.
I think he could beat him, Terrence Crawford, still. But I mean, because if you've never watched Canelo, that guy's fucking amazing.
He's the GOAT.
He's one of the GOATs for sure.
One of the GOATs.
He's amazing. And Terrence Crawford is fucking amazing too. That guy is a soldier, man, in the ring. He's so good. He's so calm. He's so smart. He's undefeated for. Yeah, I think he would have fucking knocked Mayweather's block off back in the day if him and Mayweather would have got in there. Like
Yeah.
I think he definitely would have. But Jake Paul doesn't want anything to do with Canelo. I know they've tried to fight each other before, and Canelo went and signed with the Saudis and got this huge deal that he got. Jake Paul would fight him. I guarantee he would. I know he would. But he doesn't want to fight him in regards to what's going to happen to him.
Jake Paul's always one fight away from losing his mystique.
If he gets knocked out, it's over for him.
It's over for him.
Yeah. I mean, if he's lost a decision once, so he survived that just fine. But he gets knocked out by any of these guys, it is over for him.
Yep.
His mystique is completely gone. Look what happened when Conor started losing finally, and Diaz choked him out. The mystique was gone.
Went away.
Yep. John Jones never lost the mystique because he never lost. GSP lost.
And John Jones was a cokehead too, man.
Absolutely. GSP was a guy that had his first 2 losses early in his career, and people questioned him right after that loss to Sarah, and he came back resoundingly and told him to fuck off, and people never really doubted him when he got in there. Even if he would have been rocked, I think people would have just said, like they did with Sarah, oh shit, he got caught, he's going to be fine, he'll be back. Jake doesn't have that ability though, because he has never been in with the best in the world. I don't fucking put Mike Tyson in there for anybody watching this. Mike Tyson was 60 fucking years old fighting him,
dude, come on.
I mean, Mike Tyson in his prime.
Fight. That had to have been a fixed fight.
Mike Tyson in his prime steamrolls that fucking 30 seconds.
Dude.
It wouldn't even be fucking close, But who else is he gonna get, anymore? I mean, the shit with Tank Davis is over. That that's over. That fucking abusing piece of shit is done.
Yeah.
And they showed that they don't have much depth of anybody to get over there either. They offered the fight to Nagano from what I saw, and Nagano turned it down.
Dude, could you imagine that?
I think Nagano would win.
It's a tough one. Nagano has a punching chance, but so does Jake Paul.
He fucking dropped Tyson. And I know Tyson Fury's been dropped before, but Tyson Fury's one of the all-time greats too. Let's be realistic. He's
got a bigger reputation than Jake Paul does. That's
damn right he does, man. And he dropped him. They fought twice, right?
Yeah. He should have won that fight by decision, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And he dropped the fucking champion. So I don't think he'd have many problems if with fucking Jake Paul. I really don't.
Let's not forget he fucking flatlined Stipe Miocic into a fucking outline of a body on the ground. So.
Guy's got fucking power like Ivan Drago from Rocky IV. It's insane.
All I'm saying is, man, you either get Pereira or you get John Jones to go shut this boy up.
John Jones would shut him up in about 10 seconds too.
Yeah.
Do you think John could hold it with Jake in the boxing part of it? If they just boxed, I don't think John would beat him though. Do you?
You don't think John Jones would beat Jake Paul?
In a boxing match?
John Jones beating Jake Paul in a boxing match?
I don't think he would.
I think he'd kill him.
No, I don't think he would.
John Jones's striking is
it's insane, but he fights a karate style that he utilizes in there. He utilizes kicks, he utilizes everything. He's not just a punch guy. I'm not saying he can't hit elbows on him. In a straight boxing match, no, I don't think he wins. Any other match, you give him dirty boxing, like that what they do. No, they don't let kicks. Let me rephrase that. You do kickboxing, it's over. You do MMA, it's over, and it's over like that.
Jake's trying to dip his toes in MMA, so we'll see.
Well, if he wants MMA with him, it's going to be a murder. Yeah. I'm not saying John's going to get knocked out by him when he's in there. I just don't think he works conventional boxing like Jake does. That's all Jake works is conventional boxing. So that's the only reason I don't think he could. But there's no point to bring him over there. Well, Chuck Liddell would have came out. Have you seen Chuck Liddell lately?
I met Chuck Liddell in person 2010 or 2011 out here in Scottsdale.
Have you seen him though lately?
He's a big dude. Yeah, he's fucking a potato now.
Bro, his gut is just...
Ain't even just the gut, man. He's just not there.
Bro, listening to him talk is like listening to somebody that is literally fucking brain damaged.
Yeah. Because he is.
He 100%, 100% man.
Which, going on from that, before we get started here with Lucha Underground, I know that's what we're all here for tonight. BJ Penn making it in the headlines again, man. Unfortunately, BJ Penn, I don't know if y'all have been following his situation. He runs a great MMA news and information website, but BJ Penn's got some CTE issues, man. He thinks his family's clones that are trying to kill him, trying to take his wealth, trying to take everything he's ever paid for and owned. He thinks his mom is like a robot, stuff like that somebody hijacked their bodies and they're clones now, and they're trying to kill him and conspire against him. BJ Penn's in trouble, and BJ Penn's camp around him needs to get him help, straight up.
I don't understand how he's not locked up and put in a mental institution right now. I just don't. I don't get it. I know the system is crazy. Let's be realistic. It's what I do for a living, working in the field of mental health. So I've been doing it for a long ass time. So I know the system's in and out. I still can't understand how you can let this guy out on the street with what's going on and what people are telling, what he's displayed, what he showed. He showed this stuff. He's put it up on video. It's not like it's a fucking joke or anything like that.
They've got an order of protection where he has to stay in the backyard.
Yeah. 6 arrests, and it just turned November.
Yeah.
He's going to kill himself in some way or somebody else if they don't stop this right now. Somebody's going to kill him, or he's going to kill himself with this thing, or he's going to kill somebody else in the process. I don't really think he has the skills physically anymore. He got knocked out by somebody in a bar fight like a year ago.
Yeah, he did.
It's sad, man. It really is fucking sad.
It is. And, the UFC's tried to help him. Tons of fighters have tried to help him, reach out to him. His own camp, I don't know how they're letting him, I don't know how he hasn't been committed yet. I really don't.
I don't either. As a professional in this field, I have zero idea how they have not committed him to an institution at this point. His cognitive skills can't be there, obviously. I don't know how he takes care of himself. If you're thinking people are cloning your family and they've all been murdered like that. I mean,
I don't know what to say for him, man. It's just, it's one of those things where you can't comprehend it, but I'll point to the fact of people like Junior Seau from football. When you have CTE like that, you do crazy shit. And I'll say this, if somebody doesn't step in and intervene in this, you're going to see either he passes away or he's going to hurt somebody seriously.
And he's probably got a fucking gun and shit there,
Yeah. I don't know how gun laws are in Hawaii, but
I don't either.
You don't even need a gun when you're BJ fucking Penn, so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if his skills are still there anymore after seeing him get knocked out by some bum.
If it's an elderly mom or something,
true.
And he thinks that she killed his real mom, and that's what's really in his fucking head, that's dangerous, dude.
To me, bro, it's one of the saddest cases in MMA that I can remember to see what's happened to him. And
I've
never
Matt
been
Hughes are the two saddest ones I've seen.
And think of the battles those two had, and that just shows you right there. I mean, Matt is it's sad to see. He's like, he talks like a child now,
Yeah.
And I hate when people parade him out, and I know he wants to be out, but it's just, I hate to see it, man, for him.
Yeah, there's that. There's Nick Diaz. There's Mark Coleman. There's tons of sad stories in MMA.
I mean, if it doesn't show you right there the effects of taking shots in the head like that, and the physical toll that it takes on your body, I don't know what to say, because you're seeing guys that people thought were the greatest of all time.
We're indestructible.
Yeah. I mean, people put BJ Penn in his day up as the GOAT, like he
go look at every time Tito Ortiz does an interview. That guy's fucked up too, man. Every time he tries to talk, he can't,
He's a twat, dude.
He is.
He's a fucking twat, Tito Ortiz.
Ben Askren's another sad story. Absolutely. I forgot
about
that.
He had the lung issues and lost the ability to breathe and oxygen into his brain. He's getting better though, from what I've heard.
That's good.
Yeah. He's talking.
I like Funky Ben, man. Ben Askren's good shit. He's funny.
And he's got the greatest knockout in the history of the UFC when he got knocked out by fucking Jorge
Masvidal.
That was just.
And they made amends, man. Jorge Masvidal donated to his.
Good.
Jake Paul and Jorge Masvidal donated money to his family.
That's good.
That's one time that Jake Paul really won my respect a little bit is when he helped him pay for that, that
Yeah.
surgery. So,
With Ben Askren too, if Ben Askren would have came around about 5 years earlier, because his skills were just off the chain with his wrestling, he was, a lot of people looked at him as one of the greatest amateur wrestlers ever.
he could have probably took on Khabib. Be honest with you, before he had his hip replacement, he was on fire.
He was old when he came over there. He had killed everybody in ONE FC and wherever. I think ONE FC was the only
Bellator, everywhere.
So he had taken everybody out. I think he had did he have one loss before he came to the UFC? Maybe one.
No, he was undefeated.
Oh, he was undefeated. Okay, yeah. Was that his only fight with Masvidal in there? Or did he have another one?
Yeah, no, it was his only fight with Masvidal.
So one and done for him.
Yeah. That wasn't his only fight in the UFC, no.
Who was his other fight against in the UFC?
He had 3 fights. He won the first 2 and then lost to Masvidal.
Let me see I forget who he fought. Let me see.
And the first fight was by controversy. They stopped the fight too early.
So he's just 2 years younger than me. Imagine him if he would have started earlier, like going back to it like that, because he got started in, let's see.
His dispute was with Dana White, though. That was the problem.
Well, everybody had a dispute with Dana White, pretty much. He was only in for 10 years. So he came in 2009 is when he started. So that would have been right there, 25 years old. So he did kind of start young. So I'm wrong on that. He did kind of start young. I don't know if he started
young, but he just didn't go to the big show.
Yeah, I think it would have been I think more so it would be the training component, that he probably hadn't trained any martial arts at all till he was around that time frame. But yeah, he started pretty young, much earlier than I thought. I thought he was much older. Interesting. Damian Maia was his last match in 2019, and he only had 2 fights in the UFC, and he lost both of them, and those were his last matches. Jorge
he must have threw the other one out.
Oh, no, you're right. Robbie Lawler.
Robbie Lawler, there you go.
Yeah, he submitted Robbie Lawler. So submitted Robbie Lawler, then lost the last 2 to Masvidal and Damian Maia. And I mean, you go look through his record, he had some decent people on there too that he fought. Even before that, Shinya Aoki was a hell of a fucking fighter. You remember him?
Oh yeah,
yeah. He was a great fighter too.
My guilty pleasure is Jason Mayhem Miller.
Oh God, he's a nut too, though.
Dude, I fucking love that guy though, man. If we could ever interview him, that would be amazing.
Oh, bro, I don't know if we can handle that one. He's fucking out there, bro.
He's pretty crazy.
Yeah. I mean, didn't he just get out of prison?
Yeah, I remember watching the standoff with the police where he was inside a fucking church and they were telling him to come out and he was naked inside.
Yeah.
He's on live telling everybody, the police are outside. Don't let them shoot my dog.
He had so many. He got so many chances too.
Yeah.
And then they just couldn't do it. Didn't he choke his sister almost to death or something? That's what got put in prison.
Like drugs are a motherfucker, man.
Drugs, booze, and CT don't mix, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they don't mix well. All right, guys, we're gonna get on Lucha Underground in a minute, but let's take a quick 5-minute break. We'll just get refreshed, go to the bathroom, do whatever you guys got to do. When we come back, we're gonna go on and we're gonna watch some Lucha Underground. So I posted the link earlier. Let me post it again for you. So that way, if you want to watch it, we're watching it. It's on Daily Motion. The only bad thing about Daily Motion is I don't think you can they have a lot of ads and shit on there, if I remember correctly. So we're going to have to just keep an eye on the ads. So they will be in there. But I put it out in the chat if you guys want to watch along with us. That's the episode that we're going to watch along to. It's on Daily Motion. So 5 minutes, guys. We'll be back. And we're going to have some fun checking out some Lucha Underground. So we'll see you guys in about 5. All right, everybody, we are back from the break. We're going to get into some Lucha Underground right now. All right, everybody, we are back from the break. It's reverberating. Oh, well, yeah, plug my thing, that's why. There we go. All right. So, Lucha Underground, when did it come out?
That's a good question. You put me on the spot there. Let me look.
I got it. I got it up. Let's see.
2014.
2014. Man, it doesn't seem like it's been that long, right?
October 29th, 2014.
Wow. It doesn't seem like it's been that freaking long, man.
Yep.
That's crazy. So 2014 ended in, let's see, ended in 2018. So they did, was that 4 years? So 4 years.
4 years.
So it was on the El Rey network. Do you get the El Rey network?
I do.
What's it on?
Well, I was getting El Rey. So at the time, I had still had cable and stuff. That's when you and I first started talking. So I still had cable and stuff. And then Netflix had a deal with Lucha Underground for a little bit too, where they had the seasons on there.
Mm-hmm. So they've had such wrestlers in there as Blue Demon Jr., he's one of the biggest stars in Mexico right now, right?
Yep.
Pentagon Jr., Sexy Star. Oh, that's the chick that hurt Rosemary, right?
Yep.
Phoenix, Drago. Who's Drago?
You'll see. Drago's a huge name in Mexico.
Oh, okay. Drago. They had Johnny Mundo.
Luchasaurus.
Yeah, Luchasaurus was in there. Prince
Puma, who's Ricochet.
Yeah, Evilise was in it as well.
Killshot, who's Trick Williams.
Yep. Angelico was in it, the guy that was in AEW for a long time. Son of Havoc. I don't know who that is. Do you?
Son of Havoc.
Matt Cross.
God. Matt Cross.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him. I've heard his name, but I don't think I've ever seen him before.
Paul London was in it. Marty the Moth was in it. Pentagon Jr., of course. You had Eddie Guerrero's daughter, I think. Was in
yeah,
there?
Shaw was in it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Brian Cage.
That's a lot of big
Paul
people.
London.
Yeah, they definitely had the ability to. They definitely created some stars.
Rey Mysterio was in there.
Yeah, Chavo was in it too, right?
Taya Valkyrie. Yep.
Yep. I mean, you got a lot of big names that came out of this as we're going through this. It's just, I don't know why it didn't work out, other than the corruption. I think that was there.
I'll tell you that the championships are some of the most creative ones that I've ever seen.
Just like with the look of them.
Yeah. You'll see that they have this one where they have a medallion tournament.
Okay.
And basically, they each, when you win a match, you get a medallion, and it goes on the belt at the end, and then it's like their Money in the Bank that they use to get a title shot.
Did they have a lot of titles there?
So they had a tag team, a trios, a championship, and the Aztec championship.
So was the Aztec like the Intercontinental, basically?
It was like the Intercontinental, but you could cash it in to get a title shot.
Interesting. And then if you lose, you lose you lose your belt then too.
Yeah, and sometimes you actually die in the show.
What's up, Rewind? They need Teddy Hart. That would have really made the company something. It'd still be around today. What's going on, Paul? Good to see you, buddy. Paul. Good to see you. Well, who was
Rewind, I'm gonna be honest with you. Teddy Hart is a cancer anywhere he goes.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he sure is. So is this fictitious, or is this guy a real, character, or is he a phony character as the owner? Dorian, I think his name is. Right?
His name is Dario Cueto.
Dario. Yeah. Is he the real owner of it, or just on camera?
Just on camera.
Okay. So he plays the owner of this, and everything like that. And
Lucha Underground was owned by a lot of investors.
Okay, so tons of people owned it.
Yeah.
Okay. So this guy that we're going to be introduced to in this first episode is the on-screen only owner of the company and like authority figure. And does he stay that way the entire time?
For the most part. He's the evil guy that basically is the Vince McMahon character, but in a Mexican form. Has wrestlers sell their soul out to him, that kind of thing.
Did you know they had an agreement with Impact Wrestling?
Yes, they did.
Interesting. 4th season, it said, premiered on June 13th, concluded on November 7th. So, you're looking at 5 months was their season. They take a little while off and come back. Was that it? Or did they Oh, okay. States the series had here. This is what the producer of the show said. The series had amassed budget concerns and require a major reboot on a lot of levels to produce a fifth season, and then never produced it. Now, one of the scumbaggery things amongst many, I'm sure, that they did was they locked wrestlers into contracts that were just ridiculous.
Yep.
And Brian Cage
couldn't perform anywhere else.
Yeah, Brian Cage was a big example of it, right?
Brian Cage, El Fantasma. There was
Evil
a few
East.
people that got fucked. Matanza, yeah.
Didn't they have like 5-year no compete clauses or some shit like that?
5-year no compete clauses, and then if Lucha Underground was still in business even after the 5 years, I think there was even a 90-day extension to that they could file for.
And they even though they weren't running on a long-term basis throughout the year, they were pre-taping everything in advance for what it looks like. So they were locking people into contracts from what.
And you couldn't get any sponsorships unless they approved it.
Yeah.
And you couldn't book any non-televised side gigs either. Autograph sessions, nothing. You could do nothing.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going with it. Think about that. They're not even operating year round. They're doing it in seasons. The people are waiting around to see if it's getting picked up for another season, because it's like a sitcom show. You wait around to see if you're getting picked up at the end of your season, and then you put in a contract that these people can't do outside bookings. They can't do anything to make themselves extra money. They can't be on other wrestling promotions. So they're just going to sit around and rot, even though you have no intentions to come back, which was what they kind of did to Brian Cage, amongst many. They did it, I remember, to the girl Evil East too, and they had to rot. She was
one of my favorite talents in this show. And then who was the other one that was the MMA fighter, but she was Mexican? She painted half her face.
Thunder Rosa.
She's in it too.
Yeah. Oh, really? Interesting. Interesting. Their contract shit is whack, man. And
it was.
I can't believe they tried to hold people to it, even when they weren't going to come back and weren't picked up again. Like, how did they expect?
I was really excited to see Paul London's gimmick because his was very similar to Bray Wyatt's.
Okay.
You'll see it. It's
Paul
really
London.
Cool. Paul London.
Wow. Like
he had one of the coolest gimmicks in the show.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
And then Karrion Kross came along eventually as well.
He was in Lucha too?
Yeah.
Wow. Man, a lot of big names that they had out there.
Could have did something.
Chelsea Green, Rewind said too.
Chelsea Green was in there. Yeah, he broke her arm actually.
And like as a shoot?
Yeah, it wasn't a kayfabe break. It wasn't his stupid move he does. It was actual. He broke her arm.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Not on purpose, but yeah.
So they did mixed stuff, like mixed tags, and then they let the men fight.
They did mixed singles matches.
Yeah, and let them. Jeez, that's different.
Yeah,
that's why interesting. I mean, everybody I know that has watched this show through the years or has seen good parts of it always says
it's got some insane shit in it, dude. Like I'm telling you, they jump from high places and like it gets wild.
I can't wait. Wait. So we're not going to do this every week, guys. We're going to do this, probably once a month or something like that. Maybe sprinkling on some, like we're doing with some extra ones. But we're gonna keep going on with this series, and for the long haul. We'll watch it chronologically because I've never seen it all the way, and you've said many times that you've wanted to go back and rewatch it through the years too. So this is a great opportunity for me to get to see it. You guys, if you want to watch it, and check it out too, and you get to relive something that you're super passionate about. Because I think Lucha Libre is your favorite style of wrestling, basically, right?
The wrestlers from it are, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to be a good series. So I'm looking forward to it. So we're going to watch episode 1 tonight. I put the link out in the chat. I'll put it out once again if you want to watch along with us. It's a Daily Motion one. We just got to bear with the ads. Nothing we can do about it. I'm sure I could actually probably put this on the stream, but I'm not going to. So I don't think there's any copyright with this anymore because it's not around and it's not generating anything. So, but I'm still not going to do it. So there's the link for Daily Motion if you want to watch along with us. You can get it loaded up. And if you don't, we'll just talk through it and have some fun watching some Lucha Underground. So you got loaded up and ready to go, brother?
Yes, sir.
Did you get through your first round of ads yet?
That's what I'm fighting through right now.
All right. Tell me when you're good on the ads and then we'll go.
So just so y'all know, before we get this started, I said at the beginning of the show, While I got these ads going, Lucha Underground's episode 1 took place at Triple Mania. So this is nowhere near what the regular show from here on out is going to be like.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. The rest of the show is going to be cinematic and stuff like that. This one is very much not. It would be more like a AAA Mania.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep. I have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1.
All right, just pause it right there. All right, guys, if you want to watch it along with us, Daily Motion link is out there. If you don't, we're just going to talk. We're going to have some fun watching me and Richie. It's up to you guys. So if you want to watch along with us, we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit that play button. Like a Fight Club style entrance here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the cinematics in this are pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it's cool. Is that Ray?
No.
Looked like Ray for a second, but different masks. Yeah. I love the fucking lucha masks that they do.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, Lucha Libre is such an interesting fucking style of wrestling that anytime I've watched it's one of my favorite ones to watch.
Yeah, it's interesting, you know.
It's one of the few ones that I'm normally a storyline guy, you know, and I actually like them from what I've seen. I like the style of Lucha Libre wrestling the most for just the match stuff, and I'm a storyline driven guy.
Absolutely.
Their matches is what gets me into Lucha Libre.
Sure.
So they're going back to the Aztec roots here and explaining it, it looks like.
Yep.
What the fuck do they have in their hands?
Looked like rocks.
Who's the guy on the left?
I can't remember his name in this for some reason. I'm sure Rewind remembers it. Did you see that Laparca?
Yeah. I'm surprised AAA let them, you know, do this at Triple Mania.
AAA got some kickback from the show. They were one of the investors in it.
Is that Ricardo Rodriguez?
Yep.
Oh, very nice. Good guy. We had him on the show a little while ago. Really good guy.
Yeah, he was fun to talk to.
Is it in Spanish when they do the promos, or do they?
Well, Pentagon Juniors is. He didn't know any lick of English at all.
So the other guy's pretty much cutting English.
Yeah.
The camera work here is phenomenal, bro.
It is.
And the production
the
value.
Cinematics, everything. There's Prince Puma.
Yeah. Oh, that's a cool little getup he's got going on. Bro, really, they do, man. Like, I'm not saying they're as good as WWE. Nobody's as good as WWE, of course, because of just how amazing they are at what they do. But this is some damn good cinematography that they're putting together here.
I think you're really going to enjoy episode 2. And it was really cool to see Chavo Guerrero in this.
Yeah. I guarantee you I'm going to like this series. I know it. So is this Los Angeles that they're at?
Yes.
Okay.
And, you know, I've talked to people that have actually gone to a Lucha Underground event live.
Mm-hmm.
They said it was the most intimate wrestling experience they ever had.
You want to know why the production value is so good, Rich? Mark Burnett's the producer of it.
Yeah.
That says it all right there with all the shit that guy's done in his career. They got a band? Wow.
Yep, they got a band. It's a new band every week. Yep, there's Vampiro.
What in the fuck kind of drugs is he on right here, you think?
He was pretty rough right here.
He can't sit still. Look at him. Wow.
He was very heavy here too.
Dude, he looks like he's tweaking out of his mind.
They are in the temple in episode 1.
They are?
Yeah, I guess the pilot episode they didn't have listed on here.
Who's this girl? She's beautiful.
That's Brian Cage's wife.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So here's the authority figure, Dario Cueto. Did I say it right?
Dario Cueto.
Dario Cueto.
He's the Vince McMahon character.
Yeah, he's got a big briefcase. He got a big briefcase of cash in it?
Yep. Pay attention to the key around his neck, too.
All right. got a good asshole vibe to him.
He does, dude.
Yeah. He's got a great asshole vibe to him.
Yeah, he does.
That's for sure.
Uh-oh.
Nah, don't worry about this. I'm gonna try to put something up here. I'm gonna see if I can put the audio up in the background at least.
Uh-oh, you're gonna get us kicked off this week.
No, if you put audio on, we'll be fine, I think. Just to see, let me see if I can do it. Not that one. Richard died trying.
50 Cent.
Yep.
Lucha Libre, because the men competing in it,
Uh-oh.
they have Lucha Libre in their blood.
You're getting flagged in 2 seconds here.
Oh, that's what I wanted to do right there.
Well, there is our owner, Dario Cueto, and based on what he just said, you can see what Lucha Underground is going to be all
Can you hear it in the background, Richard?
Yep.
So you can hear it on the stream?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You like the audio on the stream? Is that okay for you?
Yeah, it's okay.
Introducing first.
Is that Blue Demon?
Yep. Blue Demon Jr.
He's a big guy.
He's got his own beer now.
Does he really?
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
He's a big luchador, bro.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he ain't no fucking peanut.
Blue Demon Jr. has been very many different luchadors.
Who else has he been that you know of?
His whole family. His dad, his grandpa, his great grandpa.
Wasn't his dad like a? Didn't he have like a feud with like Mil Mascaras or something?
Yep. This match right here is, yeah, dude. This match right here is what got me in with Chavo.
Chavo's a great worker, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. And he looks great here, actually.
He really does. He's in great shape. He's got a great look to him.
Watching this takes me back, dude.
What made you watch it? Because of Vampiro?
Vampiro, but like, dude, when I was sitting there one night, I was just really bored with WWE at the time because they were having those guest celebrity shows and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just like, I gotta find something else that, you know. And I watched it. I saw this Lucha Underground shit pop up on my Netflix. I was like, all right, I'll check it out. And this was the first match I saw.
Great competitor with Chavo in there, and I'm sure Blue Demon Jr. is a hell of a performer too, from what I've heard.
Yep.
All right, so they're kicking it off right now. Yeah, Chavo looks, he's in great shape here. Boy, he's had a long career, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I dig their logo too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh?
It's simple, but it's cool. It really is. It's simple, but it's cool. And I really dig the temple. I like the dirty mat on it look too.
It's wild, man. I mean, people there, you're so close to the action and stuff like that. And any seat that you buy, whether it's at the top of the fucking stage or whatever, you're right there, you know?
Boy, they give this building and the ring and everything like that for the aesthetic, you know, and the look of it is that it looks like it's a dirty shithole that they're at.
Yeah.
But it's so cool the way that it looks and the way they put it together. It's like one of those ones that, you know, like those old arenas that are shitholes that you go to sometimes for conventions or wrestling shows. That's what the vibe it gives me. But I always love to go to those old places because they have history to them, and that's what I think the vibe they're trying to get from here.
Right.
Listen to Striker's commentary, guys. This guy was good.
Yeah, he was.
I wonder why he didn't work out more in WWE.
Matt Striker, to me, in WWE, he was a great heel. You know what I mean?
Rewind says, I wasn't a fan of it. I wasn't a fan of it like it was a TV show. I watched a few episodes and never got into it. Interesting. I bet. Keep checking it out with us, though. Let's all see, you know, what we think of this as we get into this.
Yeah.
I could understand, though, maybe not being somebody's style.
Yeah.
Everybody's got different styles that they like. like I said, I'm typically a storyline driven guy. I want good storylines. It's going to draw me in. And that's what I want personally. But with Lucha
that was a
Libre, when I
botch.
watch it, yeah, a little bit. With Lucha, when I watch it, it's just one of those ones I really enjoy their work. I
It
like the
keeps you
high
drawn
flying.
in with the style that they wrestle, you know.
Yeah, I mean they do some crazy.
Rewind if you're
shit.
out there. Why didn't you like it? I mean, what turned you off about it?
Was it that it was like a TV show style format, Rewind? Because here we have a TV producer, Mark Burnett is the one that's producing it. So I think they had him producing it in the style that he was kind of used to, because that's what he did, episodic television.
I got an ad here.
I do too.
The roar of the engine.
Quick ad, guys, about 30 seconds or so.
Pushing human endurance to its
I got a Formula One ad. I can
Sort
skip
of.
this. Let's see. I skipped
My
one. I
ad
got
blacked
another ad.
out.
Now I got a Toyota commercial. There's the Prius. It's a sign, Richie.
Dang,
our
I got
conversation.
3. Dude, I got 3 ads. It's crazy.
That's why I said in the beginning, Daily Motion has an ass ton of ads that they hit you with. They hit you with 3 ads on each one, and they typically make you go all the way through it too. So it's gonna be we're gonna have a couple of these ad breaks in this. I got another ad coming up too. Hopefully I can skip it. Same one again. Same fucking one for Toyota for me.
God.
Come on, there it is. All right, I'm back. Are you?
Not yet.
All right, let me know when you're back. I'll put the pause on for a second.
We're getting there.
Slowly but surely, guys. Nothing we can do about the ads. Oh, Rewind says too much of a TV show format for him, and
Yeah.
he did not like the belts either. He said, "Sorry, Rich."
Oh, that's okay. Hey, man, your cup of tea is not gonna be mine all the time, so it's all right.
Do they crown a champ on this first show?
No, nope. I think they have a tournament on the second episode where they get the medallions.
Okay. What's your timestamp at?
Go ahead and press play. Mine, I'm still going through ads.
Okay. I'll wait for you. It's no biggie.
3, 2, 1.
Boom.
And yep.
Okay. I'm at 10:05 right now.
10:05.
Yep. I'm at 10:05. Blue Demon's got such a simple look to him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
There's like no flash to him at all.
I think the mask is really cool. You're not gonna believe this. I already got another ad.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead though. You're fine.
Okay. I'll let you know my timestamp when it comes back. Blue Demon catches Chavo and went for a power slam, but Chavo turns that one around into a nice counter. Poor ref here has got a broken arm, and he's in the ring doing it. Jesus. They got a camera angle here too, Richie, that's interesting, where it's like they got a little micro camera on the announcer desk, and then they pan over to Matt and Vampiro with this little cheap camera.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it's unique. I like it. It's like one of those drive cams when somebody's in a NASCAR race or something.
Right.
Nice move there by Chavo and Blue Demon going aerial a little bit here. I like how they turn the lights off too, and they make it darker in there, Richie.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Like their production level is awesome.
Chavo's got a lot of dirt on his back there. I think when he landed on the outside there, they definitely gave the dirt look for this place, because Chavo's back was just covered in dirt.
Yeah, they did. Rewind hasn't gotten an ad yet.
Checking that knee, looks like a little bit of damage done there.
Daily Motion is one of the fucking weirdest, things. I remember when they came out and it was popular. Now, like I never use it. I don't even think people check it for copyright anymore.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
You still got ads?
Oh yeah.
Holy
Gave me 5
shit.
ads.
Wow.
Okay, what's your
That's
timestamp?
My timestamp right now is 12 minutes and 6 seconds. Chavo's going up to the top right now and is looking for the Frankensteiner on Blue Demon, but Blue Demon holds him and power bombs him. Nice move.
Yep. Oh, there you go. Okay, I'm where you're at now.
Okay, I'm at 12:23. Going for the sharpshooter.
Yep.
Or is that a cloverleaf he's going for?
Cloverleaf. No, it's a sharpshooter.
It's a sharpshooter, and then he uses his arm to tap him. That's an interesting finisher right there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. I like that. Chavo tap. That's surprising to me.
Yeah.
That was surprising to me that Chavo lost.
Yeah, you'd think he'd go over in the first one, huh?
Yeah. That's a cool finisher that Blue Demon has, though.
Yeah, that's a cool finishing maneuver.
Conan's on episode 1 too?
Yes, he is.
That a legend such as yourself wants to work here in Lucha Underground for me.
They play him off to be like the mafia boss,
I don't know about all that.
like he's a don or something.
But I am interested in all that.
I can buy that
fake
vibe
going
from him.
around. But this isn't about
What about
me,
you?
man. You said
Who,
you're looking
Conan?
for the best
Yeah.
fighters in the world.
He's a play tough guy, you know. You
I know
saw
that,
what
but
happened
he
when a
can
real
play a
tough
good
guy
one.
got in front of him and slapped the shit out of him.
What you're gonna see.
Yeah, no, I
is the
agree with that
best fighter in the
100%.
world.
It's the way that he
Right
plays it is
here.
what I'm saying. You can buy into him and into
Oh,
that
you can buy
mafia
it for
style
sure, yeah.
character.
I think there are
This
some
Dario
people
guy
that
gives
might
that mafia
feel
vibe like too.
differently.
Yeah, he does, like the cartel boss.
Yeah,
I have just signed a deal with the
100%.
biggest former free agent in the business. He's arrogant. He's cocky. He's reckless. He's a man that goes by many names, but here in my temple, he will be known as Johnny Mundo.
Johnny Mundo, Johnny Nitro,
Johnny
Johnny
Mundo.
everything. Wow,
Only to make an example of him.
I always liked his work too.
You see,
What
I
about
liked
you?
his work, and now he's a boxer.
Is that what he's doing now?
here for the money
Yeah,
and the
he just
fame.
called out Jake Paul to box him.
Interesting.
So,
Chavo's a jobber and all.
Hey, Joey,
clothes.
how'd your day go, man?
he's as good as you
Conan
say
can't
he is.
stand Vampiros. This is before their beef. I know they had a lot of issues.
Johnny.
They've had a lot of issues their entire fucking existence with one another.
Yeah, those two
I think
were
they're on
made
good
for each
terms
other.
now, though, right?
I'm pretty sure they are probably in remission, you know,
Yeah, for now.
for now.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
All right, we're back for our next match.
Lucha Underground, huge news. For the first time in 3 years, Johnny Mundo will compete. This is one of
This guy
the
has got insane
highest
strength. Look at him.
daredevil
Right.
guys you've ever seen, but his opponent has piqued your interest.
Jesus, man. He's got a great look to him, too, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. He looks like an action figure.
And this kid, Prince Puma, is
Dude, Vampiro looks so rough right at this point.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's drugs.
Are his teeth rotted out of his mouth?
Looks like it, huh?
Man, that's crazy.
Watch your technique. There you go. There you go.
That's nuts.
My name is Conan. I've been in this business.
Wait till you, well, you've seen him get in the ring and stuff like that, but he's
Yeah.
heavy.
Called me a legend.
Yeah, he gets way heavier after this, right? Like in a couple seasons.
Oh, yeah.
It runs in his.
Oh, here's Prince Puma. Old Ricochet. What an asshole he turned out to be, huh?
Yeah, no shit. But he's a very talented individual in this show.
Rewind said Conan was just talking shit about him on the podcast like a week or two ago.
Yeah, they always bounce back and
It's
forth on
funny
that.
now. Joey says the date went great.
Was it with the same lady,
Good.
Joey?
Or is she a new one?
You like rewind, or you just going out there to find your one true?
You gotta take that back. There's only one Rewind. There's nobody like him.
Right?
He's in a world of his own, Richie.
Yep.
Dude, fucking Ricochet is such a good worker, though. No matter what people think of him, he can
He's
go.
fucking talented, dude.
Yeah, and he makes it look effortless.
Yep.
So Conan was his manager when he first came in?
Not for long, but yes.
Okay. Is he supposed to be a bad guy in the beginning or a good guy?
You'll have to watch.
Okay.
And that's good, Joey. That's good. It's the same way.
He's fast too, man. When you watch him.
Yeah, he is.
has shown him his destiny.
Do you like his mask and that Puma style that he's got going on? Do you think that you think that's a cool look?
Not really.
I have a word for it, but I'm not going to say it.
What?
I'm not going to say it on air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's very
I'll tell
cheesy,
you
right?
after. Yeah. It's definitely interesting. Who is this? Son of Havoc. Oh, this is the Matt Cross guy, right?
Yeah, Matt Cross.
He's
really
got a
good in this.
Jude-like beard. Yeah, he's got a Jude-like beard, except it's not great.
Yeah, we
There's
missed
Sexy
Jude, man.
Star. Yeah. She's beautiful. Body-wise,
Yeah,
at
he
least.
wrestles
Can't see her
her.
face in the mask.
She is a rock
Did she
star.
get blackballed after? Has she ever worked again after she did that crazy incident with Rosemary?
I don't think so.
She was a huge star down there, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was, man. She was blowing up.
One of the great allures of Lucha Libre is the presentation.
That robe is
Sexy Star's
unique.
presence. It's absolutely beautiful.
I don't like it.
People are gonna be surprised.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's unique.
She's just not one of these girls who come in
It's
there
like
and
she's
something's
it reminds me of Napoleon Dynamite when he's
Yeah.
doing the thing with the
The
ribbon.
sleeves are real big.
Yeah.
When I used to look in the mirror.
So she's Hispanic. I thought she was white.
No.
Okay.
I came from a world of abuse.
She looks white to me.
I even contemplated suicide.
Interesting.
But then this mask saved my life. Lucha Libre
What's the
called
big deal with the masks in Lucha Libre? Like, what's the big part of it? Of their do you know why so many people wear masks there?
So
can kick ass
it's basically like your
a man can.
commitment to Lucha Libre, you know? A lot of the old school guys wouldn't even take it off to bathe or anything. They just leave it on, and it's your call sign. It's who you are as a character and a person.
Yep.
Your whole livelihood. It's your whole everything. You know. It's like Ric
Well, I
Flair
know.
with his stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I know about the whole thing about protecting their character and how much they did. You know, it said that
They do
luchadors
it on
were
a different level, though.
Yeah, because it says like here's like the thing it says about it. It says, luchadors wear masks to represent their identity, protect their anonymity, and then embody a mythological character. The mask is considered a sacred part of their persona, with its design reflecting their heritage, personality, or even animalistic qualities. So, it says losing a mask in luchador is considered a great dishonor because it's a public revelation of their true identity. I mean,
You got an app?
yeah, I got an ad too. I got an ad too. Same one I had the last time.
Mine's my competitor, Granger.
Ranger.
Yeah.
Oh. This commercial is the same one over and over again, and it's obnoxious. Rewind still hasn't got any ads, man.
That's crazy.
Bastard.
Visit Excel.
Yeah, I've got 4.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute, guys. He says he's not a fan of Samantha Irvin's ring announcing, but he is a fan of Ricochet's wife.
When employees are engaged in their health,
She's a beautiful woman too.
everybody benefits.
She's another one that got hit on one of those long ass no competes. She got like a 2-year no compete clause or something.
You think
Are
is she over in AEW?
No, she can't go. She's got another year left on her no compete clause.
Wow.
Yep, got another year left on it, so she can't.
Another Granger ad.
Tell me when you're back.
Got this one and then another ad.
Thank you, Daily Motion. We greatly appreciate it.
Yeah,
Fucking
we're extending our show.
Rewind is out here getting none still out in Oregon, but the rest of us are getting stuck with this shit.
You lucky bastard.
Seriously. That's the one thing I love about streaming over the old live TV days is that you don't have to sit through commercials unless you want to on those platforms because you can pretty much buy your way out of any platform, and I typically do. I typically do, especially if I watch a lot. I hate fucking ads.
What do you think of Son of Havoc?
Matt Cross?
Yeah.
He looks like one of the guys from the Dark Order. Was that what they were called? Brody Lee?
Yeah, the Dark Order.
Yeah, he looks like Stu Grayson from the Dark Order.
It's a good pickup.
Yeah, He's just kind of got that vibe to me. But of course, this guy's good. Does he wear the mask the whole time?
Yeah, you're not gonna believe this. I got 2 more ads.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it, bro. I'll let it play, and then you can just join up with us when it gets in.
Yeah.
He's got a hell of a beard, though. I got to give him that.
Yeah, he does.
Getting all excited. I'm not wrestling a woman.
His voice is weird.
Arrogant bastard. Better watch out, brother.
So why don't you do yourself a favor? Leave my ring.
Does he have one of the deepest voices ever, or is it just me?
Sounds like it, huh? What's your timestamp?
Timestamp right now is 20 minutes and 42 seconds.
He's barking up the wrong tree with Sexy Star.
Did they allow them to swear on this show, Richie?
I don't remember that part.
She's stepping out of the ring. Official starting his count. Are we going to have a count out here?
Dude, you got to be kidding me.
More ads?
Yep.
That's all good. Oh, she's back in the ring now and goes right after Son of Havoc. She's fast, man. She can go.
She's pretty good.
Yeah. She's good. I like actually how they incorporate this in. I think it has a unique purpose to it.
It does. And I was totally against like women and men wrestling together.
Yeah, I mean, I typically am too. I just think it serves a good purpose here. It's just some places it fits right. You know, other places it doesn't. This is one that it fits right at to me.
It was on El Rey rewind.
Ooh, she got spiked in the face. Ooh. That is an awful mask, though, that Havoc has on. I just got to say that all black look, I think it's terrible.
Yeah, it is.
And those fucking armbands he's got around his biceps.
Right.
That shit is cheesy. That referee is he's no Nick Patrick or Earl Hebner either.
No.
Is there a lot of disqualifications in Lucha Libre style matches that you've seen?
I don't think so.
They pretty much let them go and do whatever they want?
Pretty much.
Nice cross body by Sexy Star. She works really good with the guys.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, there you go. He moves good in the ring too, man.
Yeah, he does.
That's it. She took the loss there. Yeah, he's not a bad worker in any capacity.
No.
But I'll tell you, if anyone impressed me in that match,
do you like
this was near the time that Sons of Anarchy was a thing, so like
okay. So he's got the Opie beard going on and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you a fan of Cage's wife as the announcer? Is she any good?
Yeah, she's really good.
Okay.
It's next on Lucha Underground.
So we got Johnny Mundo versus Prince Puma next.
You'll like this one.
Okay. Who's this? Is that Chavo?
That's Chavo.
The great Chavo Guerrero. From the great Familia Guerrero.
So this is unique. You know, Chavo just has a match, and then they're bringing him in the back here and cutting this cinematic style promo in the back. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
It's really never been done like that from what I've seen. Typically, they're just having it in the backstage setting, you know, crowd in the back. You can hear them. Here they're doing cinematic stuff. So this just shows you the episodic-like feature of them making it like a TV show.
Yeah, it's more unique that way, I feel like. And that's what drew me in was that style of it, because I'd never seen that before. And then, ironically enough, WWE started doing cinematic matches right after this show ended.
And they were great matches when they did them too, right?
They were great matches. The John Cena versus The Fiend and The Undertaker versus AJ Styles, 2 of the best ones I've ever seen.
And the other ones we've seen through the years, like we've seen with, didn't AEW do one too?
Yeah, you had the Broken Hardy stuff.
Broken Hardy and TNA. I mean, if done right with good production value and good everything.
They did it with Sting too, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did something with Sting. I remember. I think that was his first match. It was him and Darby Allin in a match, I believe. You know, they were against some tag team, and I remember it being really good. So it just shows you cinematic style television can really work too.
Yeah, it can.
I just don't know if it would draw the masses, you know, like live television does in the live style.
Right.
So you a big fan of old Johnny Mundo, Johnny Everything, Johnny
I am.
Nitro?
I think WWE really fumbled the bag with him.
Johnny Mundo is returning to the
He never got a world title reign, did he?
This is something you won't
No, he didn't.
want to take him out for dinner. Jesus, man. You've never seen Johnny Mundo before.
Why do you think that they didn't push him higher? Do you think it's because his mic skills sucked, or you know,
I
his
don't think
arrogance,
it was
his
his mic
attitude?
skills sucked. I think it was his attitude. You know, I think
Yeah.
he thought he was bigger than he was.
That's going to be on display here.
Remember when he pulled that shit with the WrestleMania match with Trish Stratus? I believe it was him and Trish and Snooki or something like that.
Yep.
And I think he was dating Melina still at the time, and he took offense to it or something.
Yep.
And they spoke out about how terrible she was in the ring, and I think that was pretty much the end of it for him.
Yeah, he got kicked out.
And then I remember
after
he
that.
came back years ago. Yeah, he came back years ago and got let go, and then I think he's in AEW right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Puma's fucking spandex here is pretty fucking bad.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cool
his
mask.
outfit. I never understood the Puma part.
What is those armbands he's got going on?
Looks like Simba.
Yeah. Okay.
But the fucking guy can go, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that he can. Those armbands are sure interesting, though.
Yeah, they look like shit.
I like how they go to the outside of this, you know, of the temple and show you the outside.
They do like
features.
panoramic views and shit.
Yeah, I really like that too. I'm really digging this this style that they have here.
Yeah.
And you know what I like about their shows too? They're only an hour.
Rewind still has no ads, huh?
Dude, they must want him to eat cake off their ass cheeks or something like that.
No doubt. Daily Motion's recruiting the Rewind.
They want the Punishment Bowl live on there week after week, buddy.
I need a punishment bowl in my life.
Rewind's got it for you, buddy.
Yeah.
He's got it for you.
And here we go. Now the speed.
Yeah, these two get pretty
Jeez,
intense.
look at Puma just kip up that fast, man.
Yep.
I know what I'm into now. Brother, that cat is
Think what you want of Ricochet, folks. A lot of people don't like him. Personality seems to rub people the wrong way a little bit. I know he's playing a character now, but this guy is good in the ring.
Take care, everyone. Hopefully we'll see you next week, brother.
Of course, the pace of this match will quicken at some
Take it
point.
easy,
Right now,
brother.
these two athletes have to feel each other out.
Don't work too hard, my friend. Go find some nice, beautiful babes on your days off.
Eat that cake off
get
that
some
ass.
Would you not agree? Absolutely.
Fucking rewind.
Of course, you'll see aerial maneuvers, great chain wrestling.
Pretty good there.
Yeah.
We can talk about these things here.
They know how to play off of each other well. You can see that.
Yeah, for sure. What a spine buster there.
John Hennigan, whatever you know, Nick last name you want to give him, Johnny Mundo here. You ever seen his parkour shit that he does?
Yeah.
Dude, he's good.
That stuff's intense, dude. I could never do that.
Yeah. I mean, he can do some insane stuff. This guy's got some athletic talent to him. I know he tried to make it in Hollywood, but I know he tried to make it in Hollywood, but I don't know if he has the charisma on the screen to be an action star. Do you?
I heard he was a bounty hunter for a little bit. Yeah, I don't think he could be an action star.
Yeah, that was his show that he did, Boone the Bounty Hunter. I remember him talking
Boone the
about
Bounty
it.
Hunter?
I never watched it, but I know he talked to some. I don't know
Was
where
he
it
trying to
aired.
be a real bounty hunter? Or?
No, he was trying to get in. It was an acting gig that he had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was some D-grade show where they made him the star as Boone the Bounty Hunter.
Jesus.
I mean, I guess you take whatever you can get, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know where Boone the Bounty Hunter ever aired or anything like that.
There you go.
Jeez. I love that move that he does there with the springboarding off of the ropes and
He
going
always
right
does
into
it in the
that.
center, too.
Yeah. And the way that he does the layout at the end and just drops perfectly and does the pose.
Yep.
Crowd's giving him a "This is awesome" chant already.
I mean, what do you think so far?
Yeah, these are two guys. Really good. Really, really good. Really enjoyable. It's a fun show. I can already see it. The competitors are good. I got an ad.
Visit
Jesus Christ.
excelusforbusiness.com
So-
for access
Shut
to
up.
tools and resources.
Let's plug the show a little bit.
Jesus. Yeah, no, I think it's really good so far. I enjoy the cinematic presence that they do.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I really, I think it's good what they do. I think they do the right thing. I think it works
Yeah.
for their audience very well.
Yeah,
I
it
think
sucks that
very
it got
well.
canceled, man.
Yeah, I'm sure definitely they could have had some good legs on them to continue to do stuff, but just didn't work out for whatever reason.
Lucha Underground.
I mean, imagine how expensive it must be to produce this too, Richie.
Oh, it's going to be a boatload of cash, right?
Yeah, I think the people that were coming in here, I don't think they were paying guests to come in here, were they?
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I think they did taping days or whatever. I think they would tape like a whole season in like a week or two.
Probably. That was a hell of a kick there.
For sure. What's your time stamp at, buddy?
30-25.
I wouldn't worry about getting applause right now. I'd pay attention.
What's your time stamp at?
30-20, let's see, 30-33.
We talked about the time off from the ring, and right there it showed as Johnny took his eyes off his opponent, and Prince Puma with a warrior. And now we see Johnny Mundo and Prince Puma.
Johnny Mundo.
Taking out Puma's engine, but I'm sure.
Pulls a Chris Jericho drop kick right there.
Yeah. For a crowd that they just brought in and let come into this production venue that they're doing this at, they're really into this.
Yeah, they are.
Certainly takes advantage.
Is that Fluffy in the back?
Yes.
Like Gabriel Iglesias or whatever his name is?
I think so.
I think that's him. I know he's a wrestling fan because I've seen him talk about it through the years a lot. I love that guy. He's funny as shit.
Yeah, he is.
This kid Prince Puma is pretty impressive.
What do you think of the commentary so far?
Great. I think they're excellent together.
Okay.
Jiu-jitsu style.
This isn't so much to garner
I think they're really good with one another.
They got a good
I think Striker shows. Yeah, Striker shows he's the JR to this right here.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, he's the one that's giving you all the good information on it. Vampiro's your expert. He's
What's
the
your
guy
timestamp?
that's explaining it out to you on what the people are doing. And timestamp is 32 minutes. Vampiro's your guy that's giving the credibility to what's being said there because of his, illustrious career that he had. And then he knows how to, from what I hear from his commentary so far, he knows how to invoke a reaction in the listeners to the characters. I think he does a really good job of building them up or building them down or knocking them down because of their character too. You know?
Right, exactly.
And I think he puts over the characters very well.
Exactly.
Which is a real hard thing for a lot of announcers to do. They're not
Well, especially in
always
his
good at putting
position
people over
because,
the way
you
they
know,
should.
let's be honest, Vampiro is not the most giving person. So,
No, not at all. That is the most ghetto desk I have seen in years.
that was pretty good parkour, though.
That is a ghetto desk. Yep, flips right over him. Oh, throws it right into the ring post. That
Parkour
fucking
Lucha
announce
Libre.
desk, though, is a pile of shit.
Yeah, it is. That's where I don't understand why they said it costs so much money. To
And they
produce
barely
this,
have any
because look at
mats
this
on the
fucking
outside, I
place.
just noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dump.
It's a dump.
I like the very little mats, though. It is a dump. I was always a big fan of having no mats, like when WCW would do it back in the day. I think it's
because it's more
I think it's
believable,
dangerous
right?
as fuck, yes. But yeah, it's really it makes it look like when they go to the outside, something bad's gonna happen.
You remember when Nitro had those
Makes it
ugly ass
more-
flame mats?
Yeah.
And now Puma
Nitro
on the
had some
offense,
ugly
though.
sets through the
Right
years too.
in the kidney.
Once they deviated from you know, what they started with, the really cool logo and all the fire and all that shit, then they went to the vagina looking logo. You remember that one?
Yep.
Lucha Libre counter into a
And then there was Thunder.
kick, if
Woo!
you will.
Yep.
Both
Kiss of
featured
death.
Down. Notice
Yep.
Johnny's shoulders down, whereas Puma's chest is down. Whoever gets to their feet
So
first.
I
will
thought
have the
Conan
distinct
was his
advantage
manager.
here
Why
in
is his
this fight.
manager not out with
Very
him?
unique shot from the ceiling cam.
Conan is his manager. There was some contract problems with Conan. You'll see in the next episode.
Okay.
Here comes Prince Puma now, using the ring to his
Were the
full
contract
advantage.
problems in real life, or
Yes.
was it just on storyline?
No, they were definitely real life.
Was it TNA?
That will guarantee to make
No, it
this
was
young man
Conan.
a star.
Brother, this kid is a star.
He just wanted more money or something?
Yeah.
Damn, dog. I'm telling you right now,
Doesn't
this
surprise
could be a candidate for match of the year.
I mean, I wonder how much they're paying a guy like Vampiro or Conan here.
Oh, not a lot.
Maybe, though. I mean, they're not going to work for peanuts. So
Vampiro would.
they had to have had a decent budget, especially if you're bringing in, especially if you're bringing in guys like Rey Mysterio, you know, Johnny Mundo here at this time. I know Ricochet wasn't the name that he is now, but you're bringing in a lot of big names. They had to pay big money for these guys, dude.
Yeah, I would think
Or
they
a
would.
decent amount, at least.
Yeah.
Big elbows to the back of the neck, big forearms to the ear. That'll set you on fire.
European uppercut there by Puma.
Hopefully we get through this without any more ads, huh?
Let's hope and pray, man. We got about 7 minutes left on this, so let's hope we don't get any more ads.
Let's finish strong here.
Yep.
Some good clotheslines there.
Yeah, he's a great worker. Very, very
Johnny Mundo is a good
underappreciated.
worker.
Yeah, very underappreciated. It's amazing how long he's been around for now. I remember when he was on like Tough Enough season, I think it was like season 2 or 3 or something.
I believe it was 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he win?
Yeah, he won. Yep, he was one of the winners.
It's crazy. None of the Tough Enough people did shit.
No, not at all. Well, Miz when it ended up going on, and Johnny Mundo ended up doing some good stuff, but not many of them did.
Yeah. It wasn't like a legendary, Stone Cold or something like that.
Schoolboy.
Yep.
You got to give it to Puma with his lack of experience. He's fired up and he wants that money. And more than making money, he wants to make
Big size difference when you notice with Mundo and Puma too.
Height-wise?
Height, yeah, and just their build too. I mean, Ricochet's in great shape, but he's so much tinier than Mundo, and Mundo's not a big, huge guy by WWE standards or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But Puma looks small compared to him.
Internationally and universally.
All right, I'm going to put you on the hot seat here.
Look at this move here. Oh, I thought he was going to do the Spanish fly.
Right now at this point in the show.
If it was me,
I love the Spanish fly.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I always try to figure out how they do it so easily, because if you miss on that, you could fucking kill yourself or somebody else.
Oh yeah, paralyze yourself.
Yeah. Such a dangerous move. You got to be just so precise to do it. Both people have to work that one perfect.
Is it time?
That was so
Starship
cool.
Pain, is this what he's going for?
Nope.
Nope.
Nobody home.
Split-legged moonsault.
Bro, this kid is nuts.
Nice move there by Prince Puma. $100,000 on the line. I love how they play that up. I'll get in there for 100 G's, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Throw it at me, bro. I got it.
Man, this Prince Puma is just non-stop, brother.
I love. Hulk Hogan's not the only one that says brother a lot, man. Fucking Vampiro here does that. Oh, all the time. Brother.
He's got a 450 splash there.
Yep. Moonlight Drive is what they call it. 1, 2. Nope, kicks out.
Awesome. Kid is tough.
Johnny's face again, telling the
Pretty
story.
good stuff, though, man. I like the show.
Starting to feel his oats again. It's good to be back in a
Yeah,
familiar
I'm with
setting
you.
inside of a ring.
I agree with you 100%, but I'm also feeling
Johnny Mundo's got the old,
Spanish
look
fly.
at under the furry part of his boot. Yeah, look at the furry part of his boot. He's got the wrestling shoes on.
I see that.
Standing Spanish fly. This has to be it.
Oh, man.
Spanish fly.
Is it time for the end of the world?
Bam. Starship Pain. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Great opening,
What a match.
you know, yeah. Great opening show for them. Great finisher. That's a good pick to finish off your first episode with those two guys.
Yeah, for sure. They tore the house down.
The question is, has $1,000 promised by our owner Dario Cueto at the start of the show?
Man, Matt, both these guys deserve it. What a match.
Do they have a hug off in the ring?
Pretty much.
Lucha. They'll be on the back. Lucha. There you go. You got another brother there from the lovely Vampiro.
Yeah.
Well, it was a great opening episode, bro.
What'd you think, man?
Liked
Honest
it.
take on it.
100% liked it.
Something
like
you
I
get
said,
excited
I
for
like
to
this.
watch again?
Yeah, absolutely. I like the cinematic nature. I like the matches. I like the development of characters. I like how they do the backstage stuff. I think it's unique and it's different. I like how they, do the panoramic views on the outside to kind of showcase the area that they're at. I love the vibe of it being kind of a dirty and grimy building and, run down. It's really grassroots looking. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool production. I'm looking forward to it in the near future to definitely check out more. I know it gets better and better. So something we're definitely going to be doing again.
Yeah, for sure, man. Absolutely. I enjoyed the show tonight, and I hope everybody else did. Prayers out to our friend that's going through a little bit of situation in the hospital. Speedy recovery there. We're gonna keep bringing you more content, man. MMA, wrestling, everything good under the sun. We will keep doing, and we will see you down the road, brother.
Yeah, next week we're going to be doing Great American Bash 1989 to end it, and we're going to be. I forget what the topic Joey said that he wanted to do for the topic for when, and I'll get with Joey on it, and he can just refresh me. But we'll finish off next week. We probably won't do a lot of modern stuff just in the interest of time. So we'll start with, whatever topic that Joey wanted to do, and then we'll finish off with the final War Games match from the 1989 year. So I don't know if it was Great American. I don't remember which pay-per-view it was on, but we'll be doing the 89 War Games match at the end. So it'll be a fun topic. We'll hit a little WCW up, and who knows? You never know when we're going to pop up. So always keep an eye out. Make sure you like this video, please. Make sure you subscribe, all that good shit. And we'll see you guys next week. So for Richie, I'm John. We're out here. We'll see you guys on the down low. Be well, be safe. And thank you for watching with us as always. And have a good night, guys.